cards in 3 fixtures. The Kings, on the other hand, turnovers conceded 69, missed tackles conceded 71 in 3 fixtures. They have to up their game in that department.
Rightly so for the Southern Kings. Have conceded 17 tries this season, only managing to cross over 4 times. Dion Davids, the head coach, talked about an improved performance, especially in the second half, where he feels the process just not quite there from his charges. Looking for an 80 minutes performance. That should be the difference between winning and losing for the Southern Kings. Michael Willemse leads out the home team. Former SA under-20 hooker Michael Willemse had a stint with the Stormers from 2014 to 2016. A local boy through and through. Went to Grey High School down the road from the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. And he talked about the difference between Super Rugby and the Pro14. Says Pro14 is a lot more physical. And the Kings need to adapt very quickly to be competitive. Sean Gallagher, Irishman in charge today as our referee, and well supported by Andrew Brace, Quinton Immerman and Maurice Jonker, the TMO. Also Zebre that won a coin toss, and they chose to play from, they chose the kickoff. They'll be playing from left to right. Carlo Kana gets the game on the go, secured by Skekete. Van Rooyen finding the runners on the outside, Andisa and Sila taking play outside the 22.
Taken back.
Kings.
Stop!
Masikola Panda hacks upfield, not finding touch. Minozoti. The visitors in position. Lovoti takes it in. Big charge upfield from Sisi. Plenty of communication from the players. Big charge upfield now as Jamal Roli. Outstanding ball retention as the fly half. Kana finds a bit of space. A good tackle by Van Rooyen. Front foot ball for the visiting team, David Sisi. Southern Kings called upon to defend earlier on, and immense pressure. Options both sides. Kana, open side the goal, Lovoti. 5 meters out to pick up and drive. Fabiani the hooker. Plenty of space on the outside for the Italian team. Zebre. Dummy. And Violi finds a bit of space. The pick up and drive is Fabiani. So close. They're a meter short. What a dream start for the visitors. Can they go all the way? They've knocked that on.
Still advantage.
An advantage for the home team. Banda.
Advantage over.
One fine touch. Advantage over. Still on the attack. Zebre. On the left-hand side, Violi goes. Coming back and field, slow things down. The pick up and drive. Gaining forward is Benet. Benetti, good run.
Playing the ball.
His hands in there.
Number 6.
Well, it's been the perfect start for the Zebre outfit. And immediately the intention is showed. They're kicking for the line, so they're definitely going to start up with the driving line out.
Advantage was
The Kings need to be aware. The Italians are renowned for tough packs up front. They enjoy scrumming, they enjoy the driving line out, and clearly off his feet is the Kings player, and Zebre with an early chance.
What an early start to dominance from the visiting team, Zebre.
Advantage.
unable to set up the driving maul.
Advantage black, advantage white.
Violi looking for options on the right-hand side. Powerful carry. Violi.
Still advantage.
Connor takes it in as the captain Castello. Still with the penalty advantage is Fabiani. Urges on, great opportunity on the left-hand side. Castello can't get it down.
Time off.
Definitely held up. But just to make sure, we'll go upstairs with him.
Marius.
It's been a blazing start from the Zebre outfit.
I'm playing advantage for a side entry at the mall on the far side of the pitch. I want to check here, try yes or no. Haven't seen the grounding.
Immediately prominent in the attack has been David Sisi.
Right, perfect.
Born in Germany, played for England under 20s.
Yeah, I just want to have a...
Definitely showing his horsepower.
Definitely over the try line. Question is, did they manage to get the ball down?
It was effective defence from the Kings from the driving maul, but there wasn't a penalty advantage. Then the patience and the playmaker Carlo Canna has been prominent for the Zebre in this opening almost 4 minutes. Well, the running line was perfect. Does he get this ball down? Outstanding defence from the Kings. And it looks like Popuma, with the assistance of Rudy van Rooyen, I don't believe there's control there, Owen.
Yeah, that's a good question, that Vic. Vim talking about the control.
Just give us some time, Eddie. Just give us some time, Sean.
Okay, Marius.
Can assure you now, people in Parma will say that's a try, and the people in PE are questioning the control. Initially, he doesn't get it down.
So, outstanding defence from Popuma, and Rudy van Rooyen comes in to hold the ball up. But there is a second roll here.
Okay.
Is there control? Is there downward pressure?
That's a secret movement here, Vim. I think that's a try. But it's not for us to make the call.
I can tell you one thing, the whole of Port Elizabeth are rooting for the try. I don't believe it's a try. The whole of Emilia-Romagna, where the Zebre are based in the town of Parma, will be rooting for a try there, definitely.
Are you there, Marius?
Yeah, just give us a couple of seconds.
Was an awesome running line from the big centre. Tommaso Castello. He believes he's got it.
I believe him too, Vim.
Sean, I have a decision for you.
Okay, go ahead, Marius.
The ball was grounded by the white side. You may award the try.
Okay, thank you. It's a try.
Well, good call, Owen. Good call, Marius Jonker. And the perfect start for the Zebre.
Yeah, rightly so. Dream start for the visiting team. Tashan, they were brilliant last weekend against the Cheetahs in Bloemfontein. In front of the upright, the flags are up and 4 points.
Yeah, thanks
for Zebre.
Clinton.
Well, the pressure was continuous from the Zebre start. Almost 4 minutes into the game, and it was continuous pressure. The running line and the way he cut his angle. Tommaso Castello made the try for his side.
2, 1.
De Wet goes deep in the restart. Well managed at the back by Matteo Minotti. Not going to find touch. Minotti's kick. Now it's spun down the counter attack for the Kings. Contest on the
Turnover's gone
ground.
away, Black.
It's been
No
turned
hands.
over. Superb work on the breakdown point by Zebre. The inside ball is the money ball as Kana comes away with it, finds his eighth man. Jama Moroli. Desperate defense for their home team, the Kings. The cutter. Kana inside ball. Still going. Good work from Mayer. Pick up and drive over. Kings trail, what a try. Bellini gets his third try of the season. He's sixth in the Pro 14.
Well, it all started from a turnover situation, and it's the ability to transform a defensive situation into an attacking possibility, and the inside ball caught the drift defense of the Kings napping, and then the pick and go, no pillar defense. Puma to no avail, tries to make the tackle.
Thanks, Marius.
And Mattia Bellini, no one can stop him.
Flag stay down, 2 points. Gonna begging for Zebre, but what a start, 12 points up. The inside ball got them so close. Mayer took it up. Pick up and drive. Over goes Mattia Bellini. Back onto the right hand side by De Vet. Try score Benelli. No, Nikata. Good stop by Van Skalkwyk, former Zebre player. On the left hand side, probing, seeing a bit of space. Minolti.
No, never knocked on.
No knock
Always
on.
on the ground.
Bellini very busy early on. Searching for some width. Zebre. There's the captain Castello, keeping the ball alive. Sisi. And that is a knock on. Well, that's impressive earlier on. Zebre are willing to give ball a bit of air. The forwards getting involved.
It's a good carry.
Let's go, boys.
David Sisi,
All right, let's
unfortunately,
go. This is the mark.
little fingertip knock on coming into play, but it
Keep
is
the
an
space on both
opportunity
sides. Hold your own weight.
for the Kings to settle the nerves. Perfectly positioned scrum. Options available left and right in abundance.
Let's go, boys. Check it.
Shoulder. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Well, Owen, I can tell you one thing, this is an area that excites
Make
me.
sure that you take the hit. Get your
Scrum
feet forward,
time.
please.
The Italians are
That's the mark.
renowned
Timing is good.
for good front rows, good timing in the scrums. Let's see what takes place after the scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Take the hit.
Yeah, a bit of hinging
Number
up front,
three,
not
take the
taking the hit. Roberto Tega.
Don't pull back. Take the weight.
Total domination from the Zebre side in this opening. Almost 8 minutes, 88% possession.
Come right up. Yeah, stay where you are.
A little bit overextended is the front row of the Zebre.
But the Kings turning down the 3 points.
Crouch.
Opting for a scrum.
So wait, let the shoulder out. And you two stay straight. Let's go.
It wasn't a full-on penalty, it was a free kick.
That's the mark. That's the mark.
Considering the position of the scrum, slap bang in the middle. They do have plenty options left and right. It's important that they get a solid scrum and play to the wheel.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Take the weight, please. Down.
Tego once again infringing it at scrum time.
What's the call?
And presenting opportunity for the Kings to get on the board.
People talk about micro battles, and that was the first little micro battle of this encounter, won by the Kings up front. Clearly going straight to the ground. Does Andrea Lavotti, the loose head prop. You can see the excitement on Luvuyo Pupuma's face, product of St. Benedict's.
Marius.
Did a stint with Wits Kudus at the Varsity Cup, and he's studying psychology. Owen, will be interesting to see what kind of mind games he plays with his opposite number.
On debut in the Pro 14, Peter Steyn de Wit. Get the Kings on the board. The strike is solid, the flags are up. 3 points for the home side. Carlo Cana with the restart on the left-hand side once again. Fielded by Skekete. Van Rooyen.
Taken back.
De Wit. Nzila. Bulundu finds Banda. Van Rooyen. Ndisa Nzila. Good stop from Lavotti. Rudy van Rooyen will dab over the top, chasing on. The bounce favors the home side. And intercepted by corner. Possession now with Zebre. Plenty of space on the outside. The opportunities on the left-hand side as Gemoroni charges on.
Ripped in the tackle.
Zila somehow comes away with it.
And ripped
away. Milozzi, very busy, the fullback.
You're not on your feet. 14 on your feet to compete.
Very tight angle for Carlo Cana. They won't get the desired distance, but it's into touch.
An array of errors. Cleaning up the damage is Carlo Cana. And the penalty eventually going again against Pengse.
Advantage lost forward.
Lost forward. What's interesting in this clash at the moment of them is that Zebre are finding space with ball in hand. Lots of momentum is being created by the visiting team.
They are playing expensive rugby and they are looking for their opportunities, but what's nice about their play at the moment, they're trying to let the ball do the work, getting in and behind the defence, and then from there creating damage and chaos.
It's a knock on right. It's their ball. Yeah.
They've infringed the previous two scrums. They want to make this third one a good one. Put the pressure on the Southern Kings scrum time. Looking for a slide right shoulder. Zebre, Roberto Tega on the tight head. They're in picture.
Time is up.
Let's go, boys, hey!
Roberto Tenga, you mentioned him.
Take the
He's a
weight.
big tight head prop at 110 kilograms. Played for the emerging Italian side, and he hails from Cavalieri Prato Club.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Complete scrap. Contest is good.
Not straight.
Not earning their right to get the wheel as the call. Basically not straight by Zebre. It's a second penalty they've given away at scrum time.
White on the line.
On the line?
Yes. White
Well,
on
you
the
mentioned it,
line.
Owen, you need to earn the turn. You first need to go
them in.
forward and then wheel the scrum. And it's the second penalty
Stay
at
two.
scrum time.
Banker ball in the front, off the top for the Kings. Petler. Van Rooyen. Runners on the outside. Big charge. Oh, as the captain not held in the tackle.
White move!
Solid hit from Fabiani, his opposite number. Krief, man of the match performance last weekend.
Tackle!
From a standing start, Willemse will need some support.
Advantage. Close forward
Yeah,
advantage.
just been bullied at the breakdown point. The Kings.
No advantage coming. Close forward scrum.
Bit of discomfort for the captain of the Southern Kings, Michael Willemse.
Well, it will be the first
Yeah, I
feed
agree.
at scrum time for the Zebre.
Much better height than that last scrum, but this guy went
Good
in under
hard tackle
pressure. We need to have
from
discipline.
Johan Meyer. In and onto the ball immediately goes Roberto Tenga.
Yeah, time
But
on.
as you mentioned, Owen, bullied at the
Yes.
breakdown.
That's it. White ball. Knock on.
Committing numbers and physicality are the Italians. Handling errors
Stay there,
in this
Andy.
fixture. 3 the Zebre and 4 the Kings.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Good power from the Southern Kings. With that comes another penalty.
Time off. Wait. Captain. Just wait. Okay. You can come here too. So at scrum time, I've had a free kick and 2 penalties for overextending and down. So over here, 3 didn't go straight. Here, number 5 reached into the front row and picked the ball up. If you don't sort this out, I'll have to go to a higher sanction.
He's asking me to watch because they go in anticipation.
Yes, I will watch that, but I have quite a few penalties against your team.
Zebre are
Captain.
concerned about an early shove from the Southern Kings. But this is powerful for them.
Hands in the
That is a
scrum.
massive scrum from the Kings, and we talk about micro battles. Look at the body language of that front 8 from the Kings after that penalty has been awarded, and the referee was pretty clear.
Wasted opportunity by the Southern Kings. The clearance on
Stay
Violi.
white.
Not going to find touch. Funda. Chance to counter. Can't beat the first line of defense. Position. Still with the home side. To Puma.
Away white!
Now we're through for the tight head drop. De Wet. The switch with Vulindru. Very solid defensive effort from the visiting team. Willemse. Tidied up by Petler. Van Rooyen. And Scotland shifted it on to Schalk Ferreira. 2 of the most experienced players in the Kings team. Amazing line speed must be said from the Zebre. He's managed to shut down the space out wide for
Close forward black.
the Southern Kings.
The Southern Kings, their form and attack is very lateral, which makes it A lot easier for the Zebre to press and go up in line speed, but their defensive effort in this encounter, they've made 20 tackles, they've only missed one, have the Zebre. And on the other hand, the Kings have made 34 tackles and they've missed 5. So it is an area that the Zebre have concentrated on, and that is their defensive line speed. But this is an area that will be worrying.
All right, time on.
An immediate change. You can see
time is on now.
Dario Cristolini, he's got 18 Italian caps, been brought in at Tate to anchor the scrum. And their assistant coach, Carlo Landi, who is their forward coach, was a 42 cap Italian test veteran at hooker, made the call.
He had a stint with Roland as well as Cristolini. And the carry cap, they're playing to his rugby for Gloucester, the 29-year-old.
Bind! Set!
First complete scrum, and it's a good one for Zebre. Kings got to stay in the contest, they don't. And with that, to the penalty. Cristolini, great contribution from the experienced man. The 68 PRO14 cap today.
Pulling out under pressure. How's it going, Andy? Yeah. Option 22.
Well, battle error from Carlo Canna, not finding touch, but the picture told the story. Cristolini was totally pumped up after that scrum.
Behind
and
black.
He definitely made a difference in anchoring that tight head side of the scrum for the Zebre.
Peter Stankovic, 22 restart. Claimed by Bellini. Finds his 8th man, Minozzi. Yoli on the right hand side, corner. Space out wide, Castello. Back in field, Castello, difficult customer to bring down, poor defense by the Kings. They'll get punished to pick up and drive. Plenty of momentum for Zebre. Corner. Good stop from Belindru. Meyer will find space. That is Johan Meyer. Ball is in the air. He's a meter short. Surely they could finish here, Zebre. Got to make the decision. Violi can't find runners.
Advantage. Advantage white.
Still with the advantage. Under pressure, Kings defense. Out wide, corner. Opportunity, plenty. Was there foot in touch? Renato Giamaroli. 3rd try this evening for Zebre.
Outstanding play from the Zebre outfit. What Renato Giamaroli does extremely well, he hugs that far touchline.
Excellent, yeah.
What that does is it just opens the defense of the Kings. There's so much space out wide. He does well to finish, and the rest is history.
Assistant referee right, close by, making the call. No foot in touch. Ball was down first. 17 points to 3.
Can you just, sorry, could you just wait 1 second? TMO is having a little look at something. Just wait 1 second. I'll let you tee it up again and get ready to go again now. Just wait 1 second. I don't know yet.
I think just double check the foot in touch. Was there one?
Acres of space out wide. Giamaroli is that foot in touch. No, that's a try, Owen.
Yeah. You can understand why they want to have a second look.
Yeah, thanks, Marius.
The 2 sets of yellow boots. Which one touched the ground first? So try stands. It down from Carlo Canna. Flags are up. What a strike. Brilliantly done from the fly-off COLGONO.
Well, that unique kicking style works for him, but the Zebre, too much space, too many numbers. Jamaroli hugs that far touchline, and what a finish.
Much deeper by the Kings. Not enough pressure. Licata. Giovanni Licata. Well supported by his forwards. A chance for Kana once again to put pressure on the Kings. Banda. De Wit. Sitole. Quick ball for the home side. Van Rooyen. Ferreira.
Release!
Just more energy in the defensive efforts of Zebre. Mulindlu. Back and field goes Burton Claassen. First touch of the match. Claassen.
Release tackle!
We're not committing enough numbers at the breakdown. The Southern Kings. What a tackle from Giovanni Licata.
Ball was out of the tackling.
Connor makes a stop on Van Rooyen.
Release now, White.
De Wit at scrum off. Skiff. Powerful ball carrier, Skiff. No scrum off as yet. Pupuma takes over those duties. Not too many options as De Wit sends it upfield. Petlo makes the chase and the stop on Minozzi. Reinforcements come through for the visiting team, Zebre. Boni. Yoli. Well done, a high tackle. Penalty advantage for Zebre. Little dab over the top, Yoli. Well, you had the advantage.
Just slid up.
The pace as well of the two teams with ball in hand so different.
The Zebre side are looking a lot more productive and seamless in their attack. It's a lot more quicker. They're showing quick hands in heavy traffic. They're getting over the advantage line, and that is one big thing that has allowed them to set targets, recycle the ball quickly. The Kings have not been decisive in their one-on-one tackles, slipping off tackles here and there. This man has carried the ball well.
Off, 9 blacks up.
He's got a big chassis and some big firepower as David Sisi. Anything around the shoulder or neck area is deemed as a hard tackle and a definite penalty.
Masimla coming in at scrum off from a Western Province player, secured by Biaggi.
It's okay.
It was Biaggi with the driving more for Zebre. Much better performance in scrums translated, and some confidence for the pack of forwards from Italy. Meyer. Willemse makes a stop in the contest. Beaten to the ruck. Kana, a switch. Licata, Giovanni Licata.
Six, no clear release. Yeah, shot.
Not happy with the call is Kaya Machola.
Got a solid start as Johan Meyer, and a good carry once again.
6, no clear release. He was a tackle assist.
Beaten by the ruck was Kaya Machola, even though he was in a position of strength and on the ball. And once again, a chance for the Zebre to keep that scoreboard ticking over. That is the 4th penalty the Kings have conceded in this fixture. The Zebre 3, which were all from scrum penalties early on in the game.
Fairly straight kick for COLGONO. The strike is beautiful as it sails through the upright. 22 points to 3. COLGONO extends Zebra's lead.
Captain, you need discipline at the breakdown now.
Well, this play hasn't quite worked for the Kings, and they're insisting with it. Giovanni Licana. Papuma makes a stop, needs to roll away. Violi on the left-hand side, keeping ball in hand. Minozzi finds space. Matteo Minozzi, the inside ball is brilliant. Belleni goes. Did that go forward? Referee's quite happy for them to carry on. Fabiani will set a target for Zebre. Kana, options on the right-hand side as the captain, Castello, comes back in field. Change of direction once again by Zebre. There's the switch. Keeping alive in the tackle. He's been brilliant for them. Giamaroni.
Move 2. Good.
Violi on the left-hand side. Kana, skip pass side wide. The pressure point back into the traffic. Minozzi, he started the attack. Searching for some width. Good stop from Nsila. Violi on the left-hand side. Castello. Giovanni Licata. The inside ball. It's been intercepted. Willemse. Now Sitole. Banda. Open field play. But a kind bounce for the Zebre. Powerful run for Bizegni. Fabiani. Busy evening from the hooker. Going through the phases, Lavotti charges on, quick ball required, quick ball. They get Kana. Very flat in the attack. Castello. He's still alive. Everything's gone backwards.
First one was backwards, second one was a knockout.
Kings just battling with the temper at the moment, Vim.
The intensity of the Zebre side has been very impressive in this first half an hour of this fixture. And that's what's made the difference. There is just so much structure and urgency from the Zebre, and it's just putting the Kings under immense pressure. What it means is they're scrambling in defense the whole time. It means the Zebre are getting over the advantage line. They're setting targets. The recycle of their ball has been of sublime quality and very speedy, which allows them to create space out wide.
Number 6.
A good start for the Zebre start, definitely.
Well, must be said as well, once again, the Kings had to dial the team as they did in Super Rugby. So it was very similar as well in the Pro14. You'd expect to keep these youngsters, get an off-season, get going. They'll know what to expect next year. For Zebre, a new start, fresh coaching staff from Michael Bradley. First season, first couple of weeks, first month, couple of months in charge. And it's all about new processes for the Zebre.
Oh, you hit that right on the button, Owen. Definitely the Kings. A bit of damage control, finding a new lot of players. The Zebre, on the other hand, and the other Pro14 franchises, they've been working with a group of players for numerous years. And that's why you see a good quality of defense from these European players, because they know their structures, they know their attack structures, and that's what makes the difference.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Bit of a mess at scrum time. Simbler finds De Vet.
Advantage. Advantage, red.
Advantage for the home team.
Yes.
Skakete.
Still advantage, wide offside.
Simbler.
Stop, red.
Definitely not enough advantage. We'll come back.
Offside at the scrum, and then the next ruck. Yeah, no. offside at the scrum, and then the ruck that followed.
David Sisi, 24-year-old, enjoying his first season with Zebre.
Andy, who was that? 18.
Great chance coming up for the Kings to get more points on the board.
The first penalty was against George Biaggi, offsides from the scrum, and then there was a second penalty and an opportunity for the Kings.
Backwards.
That's gone loose. Wasted opportunity for the Kings. Violi to Kana. Out wide, it's finds Borny. Now it's a fullback joining in, Minozzi. He's been good. Powerful and strong on the left wing is Beleni, 93 kilogram. Beleni knocked on.
Advantage. Away from. Away.
David Sisi.
Still advantage black.
No pressure
Advantage
on him.
over.
Skekete. Contest on the ground.
Didn't survive.
Good cleaning out. Rief. They've given it away, the Kings. Costello has won it back over the top pass. They'll stand as Biaggi charges on. Kana calls for it. An opening at the back. Some work to be done by Banda, Masikole Banda.
Stop. Red. 5. Okay.
Minozzi. Claassen makes the stop. The recycling pick up. Jamaroli. David Sisi. Not too many options for the lock forward. Target has been set. Probing that left hand side one more time. The Zebre. Pick up and draw straight through the middle. Pillar defends. Found wanting once again from the Kings. Kana called for it and he got it.
Away 5.
Van Skalkwyk makes the hit, he needs to roll away. The basketball being played at the moment. Bellini.
No hands now, ruck is formed. Careful 5.
Stolini taking it in. Slowing things down at the moment. The Kings looking to survive this first half. Powerful performance, Giovanni Licata once again. Better defensive effort from the Kings. Mayer. There's space being found out wide now as they rushed in. Marcelo Violi. Charge from the replacement prop forward. Biaggi. The offload through the back door. Costello holds it up. Costello still going. Quick ball, pick up and drive. Fabiani. Skekete slowed him down. Inside the 22 now for Zebre. Finding plenty of space and gaps.
Knock on only.
On the attack. The intensity at the breakdown point, the cleaning out, the recycling. He has put Zebre in the pound seat. Former Zebre man in picture, Dries van Skalkwyk, played 94 times for the Italian team, now with the Southern Kings.
A desperate effort from Dries van Skalkwyk, knocking the ball on, so it will be a feed for the Zebre.
Let's go.
At the scrum. A lovely blind side available.
There we are now. Let's go.
Too much space allowed for the Zebre side in attack. Often you see the Kings trying to herd them into touch, applying a drift type of defense tactic, and that's a story. 81 tackles made, 18 missed. Is that going to haunt them in the second half?
Bind.
Should haunt them throughout the whole season.
Set.
18 missed tackle, the first 40, not even completed as yet, the first 40 minutes. Good scrum on the attack. Zebre.
Didn't survive.
Licata has been good, Giovanni Licata. The pick up and drive. Kings under siege. Knocked on. Unforced error. Marcelo Violi. And he knows it.
Now that picture told the story, Owen. He was absolutely disgusted with himself. He knows he can do better than that. There were options available.
Time is off.
Good solid scrum. And Dario Chistolini has definitely anchored that tight side of the scrum for the Zebre. But there, a fingertip knock-on coming into play. And there were options available for the Zebre.
Yeah, it must be frustrating for a scrum up, especially when on a day like this, your pack of fours doing all the hard yards, you're playing everything in the front foot. You definitely got to utilize those opportunities.
You okay?
2017-2018 season for the Zebre must be a one with a lot of optimism. Last year finished 12th and last year inclusion of two South African teams. Very competitive away from home against the Cheetahs today. In the first half, 22 points to 3.
Yes.
It's definitely fancy the chance of not finishing last this year.
Definitely so. I had a chat to the assistant coach, Alessandro Troncon, before the game, and what he said was they took massive confidence in the fact that they did score 5 tries against the Cheetahs, got a bonus point for that. And the way they've started today, guns blazing, scored 3 already in this first half. Sure they'll be happy at half time.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Pressure on the King scrum, hands in there. That should be a penalty. There's the penalty.
Wait. Hands in the scrum.
Showing a bit of experience is George Biaggi, telling his team just calm it down.
Can play the ball when it comes to the second row's feet. The front row played the ball with their hands there. Yes, I was happy with that one. I'll have a look at it. You want to go for a scrum? Scrum call.
Yeah, confidence right up there for Zebre. Dario Chistolini has made a huge difference up front on the tight head. There's the hand. The hook didn't come. No channeling.
Let's go.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Looking for the bonus point try. Zebre. Minute and a half left in the first half. Marcelo Violi. Scrum of plays on the blind side, joining in the line. Bizegni. Change of direction, Meyer. Well met in defense. Violi to another part of forwards, quick ball required. Marcelo Violi gets quick ball. Coming around the corner, Lovotti. On the left-hand side, the switch now. Costello back into the traffic. They're 5 meters out. Zebre options both sides for Violi. Decides to hang on, goes long. They intercept. It's been knocked on. Oh, that would have been a sight.
Knock on only.
An open space for Petle. Only 20 years old is Petle.
Possession. Realistic position. Knock on only. Let's go.
Second season in the province of Eastern Cape. Eastern Province Kings, product of Queen's College down in Queenstown.
You get off the arm, you get your bind on the back. So you
must have been a junior at school when Smuras Tole was
keep the space now, both
in the trick.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Oh, another great performance in scrum. Picked up with the base, Giamaroli, 5 meters out, desperate defense. The home side. Giovanni Licata charges on.
Away now, Black!
Need to roll away. Violi numbers. Corner, the dummy. Volundry makes the hit.
Back.
Costello, that's gone backwards. Now forward.
Ball lost forward.
Half-time Hooters gone. And the Kings will be happy to hear that whistle. What a first half has been for the Zebre. Away from home, dominating the first 40 minutes in all departments. Really outstanding play. Had the opportunities. With that, managed to score the 3 tries. Half-time score in Port Elizabeth as Zebre in the lead, 22 points to 3. Welcome back to the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, where Zebre lead the Southern Kings 22 points to 3. 3 tries in that first half. Well, it was a dream start for the visiting team, and with that they got plenty of go forward and great mixing up between the forwards and the backs. That time around, as Fabiano the hooker took it and changed the direction, and the captain Costello opening up their account. A try went upstairs to the TMO just to confirm the grounding, and the kick from Kana made it the 7 points that was required. They're not done yet. Pillar defense was found wanting from the Southern Kings. Charging on was Meyer. He got close. And the wing looking for work. Bellini went over for try number 2. An unsuccessful conversion from the fly of Carlo Kana. Numbers of the breakdown, quick recycling, the pick up and drive, cleverly done.
Thanks, Marius.
In the 21st minutes, out wide, they'd created the space. The 8th man, Renato Giamaroli, went over. Another TMO decision, just confirming if there was a foot in touch. Powerful, strong, good dot down. An amazing kick from Kana right up against the touchline, as you see. Some numbers of the first 40 minutes. The offloads, well, we had 14 of them from Zebre, controlling so much. Only 1 missed tackle for the Kings. 22 missed tackle. They'd have to work a lot harder. And meters gained, look at that, 463 versus 79 only from the Kings. Well, the Kings will need more than positivity in the second half. They need to man up. As the coach, Commander Boyd, touched on the fact that they need to make their tackles. For the Zebre, well, they've dominated the first 40. They want to make sure the set piece stays strong. Made a big change, big significant one. Castelloni coming on the tight head prop. Replacing Roberto Ortega has been a huge difference at set piece time. Well, the performance of Johan Meyer, Giovanni Licata, Renato Giamaroli, and the loose trio of the Zebre has been outstanding. In the backs, well, they found plenty of space as well. Costello and Boni, the centre pairing. But Violi and Kana just working with so much front football. It's been an easy evening for them. Jubilant crowd here at the Nelson Mandela Bay. And not as big numbers we expect in this region when it comes to rugby. And it's all based on performance. The Kings, as we all know, when they get on a winning streak, the numbers just do the talking for them. Bums on seats as long as the team wins, but when they start losing, people of Port Elizabeth vote with their feet.
Still got a couple of seconds, 10.
Strong performance from Giamaroli. Kings need to control possession, play football in the right areas. Peter Steyn de Wit gets the second half on the go.
Advantage.
Finds space and it's been knocked on.
Into touch. Option. Scrum and line out. Scrum. Scrum. Lost forward.
Bertrand Francis does a knock on. There it is.
Let's go, boys, come on.
Hold the weight now. Crouch. Bind. Set. What is it, Quentin?
Lovely, boys.
Not supporting body weight, straight down, number 3.
Pupuma not holding up his own body weight, hinging and straight down to ground. He's up against the experienced Andrea Lovotti, Italian international.
Let's go, White. I'll manage it, thank you.
Fabiani's throw. Over
Advantage
the top,
loss
but scored
forward.
loose.
Knock on advantage.
Fingertips from Meyer.
Yeah. Just come up.
Meyer, so that's gone forward. Handling areas keep mounting, 19 of them in this Pro 14 clash.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Overextended once again is Pupuma on the tight head. Not being penalized that time around. Kana finds as that captain back in field. Yoli with the runners on the outside, breaking through is Sisi, the offload to his lock partner, Biaggi. The only numbers on the outside, Fabiani. And a great performance once again.
Advantage loss forward.
Oh, very unfortunate that it went forward. Under pressure once again are the Kings.
Yeah, okay.
Outstanding play between the two lock forwards. Go forward
Time
ball
off.
for David Sisi.
We're missing a forward there.
And he offloads to his partner. But just too much space available. And King slipping off tackles.
Someone
That has made the
scrum
difference
half
in
ran
this
into that line
encounter.
now,
1,
really used
2
them. The scrum half
slip
ran into that
tackles.
line
Yes,
now.
it's a good running line.
Stay 2 meters.
But defensively, you need to be up to the task. And at the end, an unfortunate handling error for the Zebre. But once again, as I mentioned earlier, too much space
Time is on.
available for the Zebre 15 on the field.
Been battling on the tight head side. The Kings
Crouch.
troubles at scrum time, just starting in the second
Just a bit
half.
over eager there. We'll wait for the calls, both sides. Yeah. Crouch.
Pure concentration required now from the Kings.
Bind.
Back to basics.
Set.
Meridian angle, early shove.
Angle and bind 1.
A penalty goes for the bind. That is the 4th scrum penalty the Kings, my apologies, the Zebre have conceded in this encounter. That will be an area of concern for the future of this team.
Stay out, scrum half.
Captain Willemse finds Greef in the front. Pressure on the driving ball, they cannot set.
5, go back. Go
In an
back.
offside position, Biaggi,
That's once.
similar. Chase just not quite there, still space. for Zebre and Minozzi. He's been good in this round 4 clash. Back into the traffic, consolidating once again. Costello, the captain of the Zebre team. Kana. Mayer rise the tackle. Loose ball.
Turnover's good.
The turnover is good. Forcing the issues.
Kick by
That's
White.
loose. Nsila. Andisa Nsila. He's got a bit of pace. Nsila. Can he make it all the way? Has he got the angle? Needs some support.
Advantage.
And that's gone forward. The first infringement
2 knock-ons. First one's off black.
from Andisa Nsila.
Nsila has got a bit of pace, but at the end running out a bit of steam.
Too much weight.
And then
on
a
that
handbag
last
of
scrum down
errors
there.
from both sides, but it will be a scrum for the Zebra for the initial ball lost
Hold your
by
weight.
the big number 8 Nsila. The turnover was good, and it's the ability to transform a turnover situation from defense and attack and try to put the little grubber through. But unfortunately he was at full pace, and that picture tells a story, doesn't it, Owen? The frustration of his mates on the bench.
Bind!
Yeah, rightly so. The amount of work they put in on the training field, just not to get it right on game day. Showing plenty of frustration. Violi under a bit of pressure. Steps the first tackle and the second and the third. Finally, Dries van Schalkwyk brings Violi down. Lavotti. Options on that right-hand side as Borny straightens for Zebre.
Didn't survive.
Violi. Fabiani. One of the primary ball carriers for
Entry.
the Zebre.
18 side.
The
Okay,
penalty goes against Dario
Time off.
Chistolini for a lateral entry.
Right, just wait 1 second, I'm checking. Marius,
Yeah, we've got a possible player being taken out without the ball, please. Just hold on
go
for us.
back. Is a penalty only, Marius?
Yeah, it's a penalty only, so you can carry on moving, come forward.
So it's a penalty against the white team?
Penalty against black. Penalty against black.
Okay, penalty against black just over here.
Correct, for a player being taken out.
What number is it?
Discipline, letting the Kings down. Marius Jonker, the TMOs, picked up some foul play.
You need to come back this way, short.
Player getting taken
6
without
back,
the
is it?
ball.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
6.
The penalty is going against Kaya Majola.
6. Yeah.
It was against Carlo Canna.
You've taken a player
Tackled
on the fringe
without
of
the
the
ball
ruck and
and
tackled him way past the ball. It's going to be a penalty against you over here on this side of the pitch.
Noted by the TMO, Marius
On the
Jonker
15.
upstairs. So
On
we
the
will go
15
back
they were perfect.
for a Zebre penalty.
Thanks, Marius. Number 6 off the ball. Good work, Marius.
Advantage with the visiting team once again. Zebre getting a penalty inside the Kings half. 22 points to 3. Another try for Zebre. It's a bonus point region. As the momentum of this game carries on, they'll record their first victory of the 2017-18 season. Corner back in field. It finds Beleni. Options are plenty. The offload to corner. Bonne over. Tommaso Bonne, the bonus point for Zebre.
Well, that was a perfectly constructed try from the first phase, off the line out, was off the top ball, and then the running line and the timing of the pass from Kana was exceptional. That is what made the difference in the try for the teammate Bonnie.
4th try of the season for the Flyer. Mattia Bellini, the 23-year-old, the reach is good. 2nd try of the evening, 4th the season.
I've heard you, Captain.
It's outstanding play, and the running line of Matteo Bellini was excellent. And the interplay and seamless passing to Tommaso Boni was perfect.
The restart straight up the middle, claimed by Biaggi.
Right, release.
Violi, corner, driving the Kings back. De Vet. Banda.
Stop, stop.
Good.
Petler chases, Petler makes the hit on Minotti. Reinforcement come through for Zebre.
Use it.
Controlling the breakdown point. Marioli under a bit of pressure.
3 roll away.
Not rolling away.
Needs to move first.
Buya Pupuma.
3 needs to roll first. No opportunity to present the ball.
Well, instruction is clear from the referee, Sean Gallagher, not allowing the player to set a target to place the ball. No daylight shown by Pupuma, and therefore a penalty. An advantage once again with the Zebre. He's been prominent in this encounter, has Renato Gianmarioli. Very physical. Zebre with once again an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Oliverio Fabiani feeds. It's a good throw from the hooker.
Sack's good.
Use it now. Use it.
Violi. Corner. The switch finds his captain Castello.
Release 5, 6.
Just steadying things up the inside centre. That's got forward the intercept. Dries van Schalkwyk will never have the pace to toe through. Masimla chases. Golden Masimla. The experience of Dries van Schalkwyk, the pace of the youngster, Godlin Masimla, first try in Pro 14.
Well, Dries van Schalkwyk well positioned, the intercept is taken. And he heads down that touchline. And I'm sure he's saying to his teammates in Sila, that's how you put a grubber through. And Masimla follows up.
Flags are up as Peter Steyn de Vet adds the extra 2 points.
It's an outstanding grubber, well weighted. And you can see the appreciation of the coaching staff. First try and then the counter for the Southern Kings.
Going on attack.
Nineteen points is the difference between the two sides as Keketa claims the kickoff. Masimla, De Vet, Nzila. Plenty of communication now from
Trees. Okay, you're on.
the Kings. Gets into touch, brilliantly done.
Play on.
Quickly taken. Minizzi. Solid defense by the Kings. Violi managing the collision. Violi. Fabiani. Pupuma makes the stop. Contest on the ground. The turnover stands. Keketa doing the dirty work.
Two not releasing.
Kete, the man of the moment, straight in and onto the ball. In a position of strength, beats the ruck and wins the penalty for his side. And it almost seems that there's a different type of urgency to this Kings outfit in the opening couple of minutes in this second half.
You're 2-1 in defense, on his feet, plenty of daylight. Victor Kekete, position of power, turnover stands. Kings secure the line out.
Advantage 18 entry.
With that, another penalty advantage. What's crucial at the moment is the momentum
Five
shift.
was okay,
The Kings
18
got to make the
side
most of
entry.
it. They need composure, clear heads.
5. You were okay. 18 came in the side after.
Well, this is a vital line out for the Kings. And you talked about a momentum shift, Owen. This is where it will count. And a lateral entry from the Test veteran, George Biaggi.
Set it up.
Got 19 caps for Italy, born in Scotland.
Okay.
What's important here is the basics. The throw is going to be good. No, it's not. Stolen. Turnover. Brilliant stuff from Zebre. That could be a try. Oh, that's not gone. First infringement not gone. Marcelo Violi had time to clear that. There he is in picture. That's a second mistake of the evening. He's been clinical.
Well, he was clinical. He did damage control, cleaned up the problem, and then he got himself almost into a bit of trouble. It was a good steal at line out. Had a couple of opportunities to clear, and almost.
You can't understand his thinking. Ball was taken back, but he should have cleared a lot quicker.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Pressure on the Kings. They need to hold it up. Pupuma's done a sterling job. Masimla, Petler.
Advantage.
From an offside position, the defensive line.
Still advantage black.
Skeketa. Masimla calling his charges to come onto the left-hand side. Much better from the Kings. Still available. Masimla, short ball for Klaassen. They're a meter off. And this time around it's a try. Second try for the home side.
Just got a bang in the nose.
Outstanding play from the Kings, and ladies and gentlemen, fasten your safety belts because we're in for a cracker of the next 23 minutes. It's been all the Kings, too much pressure, too much strength, and Pupuma hits that line with speed and pace, and there's no doubt.
Time is on.
Gavuyo Pupuma, second try in the Pro14. Strike from Devet, flags are up. 17 points for the Kings. Zebre still lead.
It was good face play, and eventually too much power and strength from Pupuma. What was good was the resilience, the patience, the quality of the recycle, and the running line of Pupuma.
Time is off. Is somebody coming on for 13? 23? Fair enough, 13's off. Is that blood? Okay, thank you. Time is on.
Carlo Kana goes deep. Skeketa goes up. secures the restart. Victor Skekete finds a bit of space. Masimla, not a great pass, brilliant pickup. And Isantila to Bulidlu.
Ripped in the tackle by White.
Been ripped. So position with Zebre. Collar sends it out
Backwards.
wide and picked up brilliant. Jamaroni
Tackle!
just outside the 22. Violi, corner. Solid defense from Clausen, nowhere through for Bellini.
Turnover's good, White, leave it!
It's been turned
Stay
over,
back foot.
taken back.
Taken back now.
Petro picks it upfield, finds the space. The bounce is a kind one. Nowhere through for Minotti. Reinforcements come through and the counter just as good from
Away, White,
the
no
Kings.
hands.
The turnover from Skekete. Another crucial one, little dab over the top. Masimla, the chase, just not quite there. The bounce is into touch. Advantage Kings.
Lineouts formed. It's ahead of the mark as well.
Well, rugby is a game of two halves. In the first 20 minutes of the second halves, the Kings have found that spark. And the big thing is you only play as well as the opposition allow you to play, and the worst thing the Italians can do now is start playing panic rugby and defensive rugby, defending a lead.
Time's on.
But compliments to the Kings, the way they've come out in the second half. The big spark of that has been Victor Skekete. He's been prominent.
Skekete secures
Sack
the
is
line
good.
out.
Ball's available.
Stationary
Leave it now, White, leave it.
for the Kings. Similar. Inside ball, Tesla can't hang on. And advantage for a knock on.
Yeah, time off. 9. 9 White. 9.
That was a good running line from Benke. Puts his hand up, apologizes to his side. He knows he's better than that.
Just make sure you don't
Product
overrun
of
the
Queen's
overrun
College.
the ball. Make sure you don't overrun the ball.
Played for SA under 20,
okay.
Eastern Province under 19 in 2016. Has a prominent future.
It's okay.
Yeah, steady performance from Marcelo Violi. Replaced now
21.
by Palazzani.
Time's on. Crouch. Bind.
Territorial shift.
Set.
And it's taken off.
Went down on the other side. I'm coming over. Let's go. Let's go. Off the arm. Long and high now. Keep the space. Scrum half. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Steady strap for Zebre. Ball is out. Palazzi to make a plan with that as Minotti finds a bit of space. Breaking away, Meyer. Pupuma up there to make the tackle. Keeping ball in hand. Still got the safety of the 22. Corner. Contest on the ground.
Not on the ball. Go back, Black. Use it.
Palazzani will clear from the base. Not going to find touch. Brilliant fielding from Sitole. Spura Sitole. Sitole couldn't get the offload. Masimla. Juice van Skalkbeek. Much better from the Kings.
Away, White.
Simla looking for options on the right hand side. Find the fly off. Greef now the turnaround ball. Johnson straightens. Willemsen takes it on it. A yard that could be turned over. There's the
Good turnover, 12.
The turnover from the position
Always
of
on the ball.
power was the captain, Tommaso Castello.
He's a big man for a centre at 100 kilograms, Tommaso
Okay, let's
Castello.
go. We'll go. Let's go. Yeah, not releasing.
Showing daylight in and onto the ball in a position of strength. Perfect technique. And the turnover stands.
Let's keep the space. 5.
Banker ball in the front for Zebre.
Stay on your feet now, Black.
Set up the driving more.
7. Go back, 7.
Get some momentum.
4. Go back. 4. Advantage.
There's a collapse, more penalty advantage.
Collapsing.
It's a good driving move from the Zebre. Good front ball from David Sisi. The platform was set. The drive was rumbling forward, and the only thing the Kings could do was collapse it.
Collapsing in 4 entry.
Ball clearly in control at the back of the maul by Olivero Fabiani. And that's where the infringement takes place.
Discipline now in the maul defence.
Concerning for the Kings is the 11 penalties given away in this fixture. And that's just kept the Zebre in the right areas of the field.
In the front, the line-out. Zebre on the attack. Already secured the bonus point by scoring the 4 tries.
Ball's available.
Palazzani looking for options on the right-hand side. Finds Lavotti. Palazzani. Nowhere through for the captain, Castello. Still got possession, Zebre. Around the corner. Mikata. Palazzani, Kana. Back in field, Bellini. The experienced lock forward,
Back
Biaggi.
move 2. It's good.
Palazzani, Kana. Powerful from there. Takes 3 Kings players to bring him down. Quick ball, Palazzani, Kana, inside option. It's there.
Tackle!
Ball retention is good. 8th phase now as Nikata finds an opening. Kiev can't make the tackle. Stepping through, Devitt makes the stop. All front foot ball. Palazzani. He's short. Could be turned over. No, it's not. They reach the dot down. Doesn't stand. Bodies everywhere. Can't make the call.
Okay, Marius, I'll tell you what I've seen first.
TMO call.
There's a black player that hasn't rolled away, so I'm playing advantage against them. I want to check if there's try, yes or no. I haven't seen a grounding.
Okay, so you on penalty advantage, checking try, no try.
Yes.
Instruction is clear. It all started with a good break from Licata. Did Guglielmo Palazzoni make a mistake? There were men out wide. All he had to do was let the ball do the work. He did a little show and go. Set the target for his teammates. Did they score here?
No clear evidence, but number of Kings players who made the tackle, not quite rolling away.
Did he get the ball? Oh, looks a little bit short, Owen.
Just short. very good response from Zebre. Being good at ball in hand, putting the pressure on the Kings to make the tackles.
They do have a penalty advantage. Does that ball touch the line? That's the question. I believe it's slightly short.
Sean, I have a decision for you.
Okay, Marius, go on ahead.
All right, the ball was grounded short,
Okay.
so you need to go with your
Original penalty. Okay,
Right.
thank you. It's no try. The ball was grounded short. It's a penalty for not rolling away here. Okay, back 5 meters. It's a penalty for not rolling away.
Tackle's
Just wait.
not rolling
It's a
away.
penalty for not rolling away. No try. Ball held up short. Not rolling. You want to go for a scrum?
Decisions, Owen.
Scrum.
They call for the scrum.
I don't
Okay,
know, I
time
might
off.
have gone for the penalty.
Time.
Go 15 ahead. It means you
Black,
need
2,
2
4 and
converted
3.
tries plus
thanks,
another
guys.
score to win the game. But a good break from Licata. He's been prominent in this encounter. There were numbers out wide for the Zebre. All Palazzoni had to do is let the ball do the work,
Okay, thank
and
you.
it would have waltzed in for a try.
Ready?
He gave it a go
Time is on.
himself, but they do have a scrum.
That's the mark. Stay left.
Number of changes, the crucial one is up front. Kutsia is coming in, Dre is coming, so change of hooker in it. Drop forward for the Kings. Also saw Bobby De Vere replacing Skekete.
Bind. Set.
Scrum is solid, available for Zebre, picked up at the base. Jamaroli out wide, number, and a try. Yolo, Bezenyi gets over. Fifth try of the evening for the Zebre.
Well, it all started from a good solid scrum, but what made the try is the dummy run from the scrum half, Palazzoni to the left, and the break to the right. Numbers 2 against 1.
Thanks, Marius.
Easy peasy Japanesey.
On the 5. On the 5.
Easy peasy. All fun and games, but a good score nonetheless from Zebre. They extend their lead 34 points to 17. Carlo Cana flags are up, extra points for the Zebre.
Yes, go on ahead. 12.
Was well played. Starts from a solid scrum.
Time off. 12.
The left winger, Sitole,
Just wait. Wait.
doesn't keep his width
12.
in defence.
Who's the captain
Space.
now? Our captain over
And
here.
the rest
Captain's
is
still
history.
number 2, yeah.
Jock Nell, a replacement for the Kings. Valunju gives away.
Fair contest.
Fair contest, but it's Fabiani wins it back for the Zebre.
Available. Nice stuff.
Connor creating space out wide. Back into the action is a powerful 8th man, Jamaroni. That's a high tackle. And advantage.
High tackle.
All that spirited fight back we're talking about from the Kings is done and dusted, seems. Vim?
Definitely does seem
18.
so.
18.
Zebre is showing enough courage to come back, but clearly the left
On the
arm
line
of
now, right.
Nsila around the neck. of the Zebre player,
Yes.
Bellini.
We've gone on too long now, Marius. Penalty on it.
Oliveira Fabiani feeds the line out in the front of the top. Corner, been a general of this team, coming on as Gaffney.
Move! Release! Tackle! Move! Good.
Palazzani, corner, a little short ball, bit of space for Meyer. Palazzani, Carlos Cana, Biaggi. He's had a strong performance, the experienced lock forward. Connor, inside ball, quickly shut down, and a good stop by the replacement, Goza.
Go back, go back. Play.
Sisi. Good presentation of the ball by David Sisi. Palazzi. Costello coming in as Bellini finds the space. And Petlet lets it roll past him.
Stop, Black, stop. Stop, five.
Banda, the fullback, not going to find touch. Really been impressed by Minozzi. Good stop from Goza. Minozzi. There's a man of the moment at the moment, Renato Yamaroli, inside ball.
Advantage.
That's been knocked on.
Player
A chance.
advantage.
Now, Jockner. Similar.
Advantage over for the knock-on.
Dwight to Clausen finds Majola to Nzila. Back on his feet is Andisa Nzila. Godlin Masimla, one of the try scorer. Goza. Masimla back on the right hand side, has a goal.
Off your feet, White.
Pick up and drive, Clausen.
Advantage.
And knocked on. Transfer just not clinical and accurate
Advantage
enough.
right, knock on.
Lovorti.
Away, Black.
Tata on his feet, gets the offload. Palazzani.
Away now. Playing going off your feet.
Penalty going against Godlin Masima. Off his feet at
Let's
the
go.
background point and not rolling
Let's
away.
go.
You need
Let's
to
go.
make an effort in front of the referee,
Penalties
either to
We're
roll out
going.
the back or the side.
Off your feet, 21.
So once again, Carlo Cana will opt for the touchline.
Yeah, rightly so. They're really dominating the set piece. Zebre.
We're playing. Let's play.
I'll tell you one
Yeah.
thing, that's the 14th penalty the Kings have conceded in this fixture.
Substitutes.
And what it's done is it's just kept the Kings in the
17.
right areas of the field
Yeah, I see him. He's going
and
off.
kept
Time
that
off.
scoreboard ticking over.
Yeah, substitute.
Rousseau to Clark, replacing
Who else?
Sculptor Herrera up front for the Kings.
White straight in there now. Straight in. Time is on.
Plenty of changes up front. Machi coming on.
No hands, Black. Away, Black. Ball's available.
Controlling position once again as Zebre. Takata.
Tackle.
And Palazzani out wide. Nowhere to go for Sisi.
No hands.
Good work. Now picked up at the base. Pani called the replacement hooker.
Away, away. Ball's available. Okay, ball goes forward. Ball was out. 10. 10. Ball was out, he was onside.
Men in picture, Andre Dramaci, now the most capped player for Zebre.
Scrum.
85
No, scrum.
pro.
Knock on. Ball was out.
12 matches. Make that 86 today in this competition.
Yeah, correct.
He's also got 2 Italian caps. He's played for the Italian emerging side. He was their captain as well. He has had a decent career. Let's see what happens at scrum time with all these changes.
Bind! Set!
Position with the Kings. Masimla needs to clear. Eddie Dessa picked up by Clausen, who finds Zono. Now Banda turning on the pace, inside ball for Sitole.
Backwards off wide.
Good reading of play, must be said, from Carlo Kana, just getting in between those Kings players.
Time off. 4 white. So
Outstanding cover defense from the replacement scrum of Giuliano Palazzini. Tracking all the way back
I've been
and
fairly generous to you now.
winning the ball, and they all flowed from Sitole to his teammates.
Time is on. Wait a second. Is there another substitute after coming on? Good. Is there another substitute after running onto the
Another
pitch?
international.
Okay.
1 cap for Italy
Time on.
coming on in the lock forward.
Let's go back.
David gives away.
A big stat for this King side, and it's definitely something that they're going to have to work on in the future. It's the missed tackles, good two-handed take at the line-up for the Kings.
Zono's pass is a good one to Banda, who finds space and just losing his footing. Banda's still going. Too much all on the inside. Giamaroli, strong on his feet,
Lost
makes
forward.
the tackle.
Advantage lost forward.
And that's being turned over.
Still
Being
advantage from
bullied at the
knock-on.
breakdown point. The physicality, the Kings unable to match. The Zebre
No advantage. Knock on.
confirms one of the old
Under
cliches.
pressure.
It all starts up front, Vim. If you're tied 5, the pack of forwards are not in the game, there's no way you'll compete.
Oh, 100%, Owen. It's all about physical presence and dominance up front, and the Zebre
okay?
have been
Time is off
prominent
now.
all fixture.
What's wrong with him? Okay. Let's
Once
get the
again,
treatment done.
A handling
Time is
error,
still
a
off.
turnover caused. 15 handling errors in this encounter for the Kings.
Time is on now. Right.
Let's go, let's go! Let's go, Bobby, let me go! Let's go, DC.
Crouch!
Basically, all the Zebre have to do is run the clock
Bind.
down. It will be a bonus
Set.
point win. Palazzani feeds. Good scrum from the Kings, and they win a penalty.
White Blues head hinge.
It's number 5, quick take from Masimla.
Advantage.
Numbers at the
Advantage,
right.
not 10.
Good carry from Kutsia.
Advantage black.
Masimla to the unscalp fake. Masimla out right to Zono, a little chip through in the chase.
13, you're offside ahead of the kick. We're going back for the penalty over here.
Burton Clausen was in front of the kicker.
It was up 10 metres from the scrum.
Advantage was being played. So Sean
Not 10.
Gallagher brings it all the way back. The Zebre were not 10.
Yeah. Time off.
Derek Minnie
6 white.
will get a
6
2.5 minute trot.
So 10 white.
He replaces Johan Mayo, who's had a solid outing for the Zebre.
Time on.
Johan Mayo, a product of Queen's College,
8 takes a step.
played for the Sharks in the Currie Cup from 2013 to 2015. Now doing a stint with the Zebre. Well contested in the lineup from the Zebre.
Away white.
The ball comes back, pick and go. From Majola, puts his head down.
Advantage.
Once again, it's a penalty advantage for the Kings. Quick take, and intercepted by the Zebre. He's streaking down that touchline. It's a lovely run by Gaffney. The Kings do some damage control, flick the ball inside. Well recovered by Bordoli. And the ball is stolen. Oh, what an offload. And a fantastic try right at the death for the Zebre. That is try number 6 of the counter for Jacopo Sarto.
He's got straight back up.
Let's remind you, it all started deep in the red zone,
please.
and the intercept from Gaffney, and he streaked up the touchline, and he kept on going. Lovely little grubber through. Damage control was done by the Kings in the form of Banda, and then that little offload from Castello to Sarto made the try. Sonny Boy Williams offload out the back door, and all Sarto had to do was dot down. Quick kick-off taken by the Kings. Good carry by Mini, sets the target.
Good turnover. Leave it now, White. Let it go. Let it go.
Well contested at the breakdown by Nsila. Had a solid outing for the Kings, even though quite often it has been damage control. This will be the last line out of the game, and basically will be a Kings feed. And will they get this final say in this Pro 14 fixture?
Step, White. Step.
Here feeds, well contested once again from the Zebre. Cleaned up by De Marchi.
Stay back.
And as that final hooter goes, all Palazzani has to do is kick the ball into touch. An outstanding away victory.